it's a beautiful week, and to start the week, of course, we are always ready to bring you the latest in your world of showbiz. And today, Victoria Michaels is in my news. I have Calibos in there. And then also I have rapper Chiame Kwame and his beautiful wife. And trust me, with all of this, you can only get it right here on Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. My name is Doreen Avio. Bro says just relax as I bring you the latest in your world of showbiz. If you're just joining me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and day in, day out, our showbiz personalities keep making us proud as model. And should I say she does a bit of acting here and there? Yeah, Victoria Michaels, she has been unveiled as the European ambassador for Ghana, and she's doing amazing with it. But of course, in attendance, we had some amazing personalities and some celebrities from all walks of life. I mean, Ghanaians, other countries. But most importantly, it was all about Ghana, and we're all there to celebrate Ghana. Our cameras were there, and of course, I think Victoria is really excited. Their president is also excited about it. Let's take a look at it.
And how did you get shortlisted for this, prestigious feat?
It's hard work. It's a lot of hard work. I've been working together with the EU in Ghana closely for like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years and a half. Just helping them to create awareness around sustainable actions, that have actually been impactful. It has informed a lot of people on the importance of preserving our environment, the importance of learning about climate change. Most people don't actually know what causes damage, what actually destroys the earth. So we've done this with them, and I didn't know that they were impressed. They were happy with the effort I had put into our previous assignment. So I'm actually happy and excited to be appointed EU Goodwill Ambassador. This is the first time a West African, the first time a Ghanaian, Nigerian is given such an opportunity. So I'm going to use my platform, I'm going to use my networks to create awareness on the importance of environmental preservation, planting trees, green, just helping to make sure that we have a safe space to live in.
This is a beautiful event. Congratulations to you and the team.
This is a celebration of the power of culture to make things happen and to bring different people together.
Right. And of course, you've unveiled a model as your Goodwill Ambassador. That's Vicky. What went into her selection?
Victoria Michaels is the one you call Vicky.
Yeah.
Yes, she's the one.
Sure.
Victoria Michaels have been working with us on a goodwill basis already on a series of causes she believes in. She believes in sustainability, she believes in inclusivity, she believes in making a difference for women and the youth. And these are key values which are driving the action of the European Union here in Ghana and in partnership with the Ghanaian government. And we wanted to recognize that, and we wanted as well to work with Victoria Michaels, who was a broad audience in the field of design, culture, entrepreneurship, to expand as well, I would say, the reach of our message.
Right, so that's it. But of course, we'd like to say congratulations to Victoria Michaels, and we're hoping that she'll always make us proud. She keep making us proud, and it's all about Ghana. So let's go all out in our numbers to keep supporting her. Now, away from that, relationship is something that you can never go away without discussing it or talking about it. When it comes up, people have different opinions, but some way, somehow, some people also find a way to manage it. They are happy in marriages, they are happy in relationships. But I don't know what you're going through at this point in time, but if you're someone who's followed rapper Chiame Kwame and his beautiful wife, then you would know that love is everything to them. They have managed to stay in it for a very long time. I mean, they've had beautiful kids out of that. They were on the Doreen Avio show, and, we had to ask some questions. Sometimes we are not too sure of what to do next when we find ourselves in relationships. And Chiame Kwame spoke of how he's always, envisaged how he wants his wife to look like. of course, his mom. And Annika, on the other hand, is also advising that if you're in a relationship, always ask what's next now that we're in it. All put together on the Doreen Avio show.
Ladies first.
We're right partner. He says you should start.
Okay, so thank you. So what I do is that I also use my experiences to answer these questions. Before I even met Kwame, I had a fair idea of who I was going to marry. Not him as a person, but I had planned and ticked some boxes of how I want my man to be. So when I met him, I sort of knew that he was going to be someone that I would like to spend my life with, starting with physique, starting with skin texture. It was key for me. And then we went to the personality, how he treated people around him, how he treated when we stepped out, the waitresses, everybody that we met, how he treated them. It was key. And then also we had certain conversations that I had in my head. I asked him so many questions because I realized that if I didn't ask the question now, it was going to come up later when I had invested so much in the relationship already. So basically, we had discussions. That's how you know who you are going to marry, if he's the one or not the one. You have to have a lot of discussions. And it's not just once, it's not just twice. It's all the time.
What did you look out for in Annie before, meeting her? And
Honestly, I grew up with my mother and father. And I love my mom so much. So I sort of, at a very tender age, I sort of knew exactly the type of woman I was going to marry. Black, short, big hips, that I was going to dominate. So... I wanted, because I'm an Ashanti man, I don't like to look up to a woman. I don't say, now, so she's doing things I don't like, I told you not to see that. So she had to be short, cute. But on a serious note, I am in love with my mother. So growing up, for me, the most ideal woman for me was my mother. So I knew that I was going to marry a woman just like my mother, to just get a much younger version of my mother to take care of me, because I like to be taken care of. So when I met Annika and my mom are the same height, same skin texture, same shape. They have the same temperament. They are both very quiet and introvert. So it sort of got me closer. I wanted to know more. And then I saw the way she treated other people, the way she related with her family members, the way she related with other people. Then I realized, okay, this one is interesting. And then how she made me feel, because whenever I go close to her, oxytocins, you will fall in my body. Melatonin is the happy hormones. When I'm with her, I get a lot of chemical reaction that's trying to get me to continuously go back to it. And then apart from how she made me feel, the way I felt myself when I wasn't with her. So the combination of all these, physique, preconceived ideas, feeling, respect, service, kindness to others, and how she made me feel, gave me the idea that, what can I do to extend this window of great feeling for the rest of my life? Then I made my sacrifices.
Oh, but is that...
Thank you.
So that was rapper Ochiame Kwame and his beautiful wife, Annika Insia Apple. Love, dear, it is a beautiful thing, and you can tap from theirs as well. Now let's move straight to Calibos, who's been, doing his own thing. Calibos is popular in, his own way. When he comes up, he definitely brings a smile on your face. But this time, wanted to find out with all the smiles what keeps him going, and also how he's able to manage women around him. Do you know that he has 2 beautiful sisters? Well, let's listen to him as he put all together on the Doreen Avio show.
Oh, me carry them and then I handle us.
know. Oh, maybe the lady comes to you, they are crushing on you. Somebody go, Carly.
It's never happened. It's never happened. Oh. Who's there? Call me. Because the way the mister, one people. But I mean, I'm from a little background with me. I have 2 siblings. Thank God they're all female. So I'm the only kutubenku in the mix of it. So I've learned a lot from my sisters. I'm a homeboy, if I'm to say. Every homeboy is cook. Where are the homeboys here? You homeboy, eh? You have siblings? 3 girls. So this should be an expertise, because when you have female as siblings, trust me, one thing you always be hearing in your ears are, I met this guy, and this is what he did to me, and this is how he does. So all this you pick, bits and pieces from, as to how to treat ladies, how to put them, in the sector where they will feel comfortable. I know how to console ladies, because anytime there's a problem, I get to hear it first from my sisters. So I learned those things from my sisters. So I'm very good in handling ladies, if I'm to say. A big round of applause for me.
I mean, Calibos, sometimes you meet a lady and you want to run things. You're talking to her and all of that. And all she looks at you or sees is, it looks like this guy is just fooling. Do you experience that?
A lot.
You serious?
Never. Not even for a single moment. So when I realized that's how it's going, there's I don't lie. There's been instances I want to go in for, talk to a lady, have a serious conversation with the lady, and they always end up going like, I won't give you my number. You make me laugh too much. Oh dear, oh dear, you know because my number, no, I'm here. So it's part of it, because of how I approach it, and I don't intend to ever change it. Because of this, I really have lots of female friends as compared to male friends, because of how I'll easily approach and talk to you, and I never go in to ask you out. So it makes it very easy to get a lady friend.
So that's it on Calibos. Make sure you tune in every Saturday on Joy Prime at 5 p.m. to watch the Doreen Avio show. It comes in different aspects, different experiences, different personalities. You can't afford to miss out on it every Saturday. Now, Stonebwoy is in the news. It's not to say that he's never been in the news. He's always in the news because he's working. The man is working, and that's because he was in Jamaica this weekend, and as usual, he made Ghana proud. He made himself proud. He made every other person who believes in his music and his craft proud. He was at the Rebel Salute Music Festival, and man, Jamaica, Stonebwoy was excited. My colleague Ivy, who's been following him, dropped some questions on WhatsApp to find out from him how he was welcomed, how his music is being received in Jamaica, and man, Stonebwoy. Let's listen to him.
Yo, Jamaica is a place that, when I'm performing, that they are knowledgeable about music, so it's kind of like a tough crowd. But anytime that I'm here, like twice I've been here, the response and the reception is crazy. You hear the horns, you hear the screams, you hear, they know how to respond to the thing. It's mad, crazy. Response check. Absolutely. One big name amongst the Jamaicans from Africa, specifically Ghana, is Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy not just because of the hype, but Stonebwoy because He's the most collaborated Ghanaian artist or African artist with Jamaicans. He has his works here in Jamaica. He actually comes to Jamaica, visits Jamaica. So like, it's not like I'm a big African artist who's blown in Jamaica, but I'm actually known in Jamaica, like for the fact that I connect, I come and go. So on this level, bro, 100%, yes, that brand is being accepted right here in Jamaica. This has a lot of value, to be honest. It puts you on top league because this is Rebel Salute, you know what I mean? Like the last time I came here, I did Reggae Sumfest. Now I'm doing Rebel Salute with tons of collaborations, etc. It puts more value. And guess what? The actual value even goes like this. Look, in Jamaica, there are lots and lots of artists. You can hardly find typical shows that fly in foreign artists, you know what I mean? So when you're being flown in, you know what I mean, that means you're worth it. So it puts a lot of value on the brand, trust me, to perform in Jamaica.
Stone Boy there, of course, making Ghana proud and keeping his craft everywhere he goes. Congratulations to him as usual. We're looking forward to greater heights for him, bringing us to the end of Let's Talk Showbiz. I'm Doreen Avio, and trust me, every Monday to Friday here on the JoyNews channel, bringing you all the latest in your world of showbiz. Exclusives here on Let's Talk Showbiz. My name is Doreen Avio, hashtag your Navrongo chick. Don't forget to always go on to myjoyonline.com and adomonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. But until then, have a great evening.